Would you ever propose to me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never said that before?
You would be so emotional.
Goodness.
Myself, the indecisive being I am, I'm a Libra. Indecisive.
Which isn't a real thing, gang.
So why are all Libras indecisive?
Aries is associated with the element of fire, which represents energy, passion, and action. Tell me that is just the broadest and then I could be like as anything. Like that's not telling me who I am. I did try actually exchange a birthday present once. The phone?
I was like, what the
I wanted a new phone and I wanted the one with 3 cameras.
What are you doing today, Will? Oh, I'm going to exchange my phone. Huh?
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. The podcast which has still no name. Name unknown.
Farmer Will and Jessie.
We're working on it. We're thinking about it. Obviously, if you tuned in last week, we gave a little bit away that obviously we don't have the name, haven't got the sign. We're coming up with ideas, but yeah, it's still an ongoing long process, which we can't actually talk about too much, but we're thinking. We're behind the scenes, but welcome back to the potty with myself, Will Young, and my beautiful Sheila of our girlfriend, Jessie.
Hey. Yeah, it feels so empty. It's so hard not to say the name, but we've just been like avoiding using any name for the past few weeks. So I guess today I'm going to officially say, welcome back to Farmer Will and Jessie podcast. Woo!
But we are in the process of rebranding, changing, and coming back hot and better.
So the episode that you guys listened to last week was actually recorded quite a few weeks ago. And I found this name and this concept and this idea that I absolutely loved. And I looked up, it wasn't trademarked, anything like that. Was like, yep, I think this is the one. I think, hadn't confirmed it yet. Go on to TikTok the next day and an Australian influencer announces that she's starting a podcast with this name.
Heartbreak.
I was really, really sad. And I was like, I love this influencer.
What was the name?
Hear me out.
Hear me out.
Yeah, I love this influencer. She's really a babe. Even though our podcast will be based in different countries, obviously, we have to scrap that name. So we're back to the drawing board, which I've still got backup options, but we'd love to hear from you guys.
Yeah, back to the drawing board. But yeah, it's just a long old process alongside with... Actually, we've decided to set up a farm park as well.
We're really bad at doing this. One thing is happening in our life and we're like, let's just do everything at once.
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, farm park.
Farm park is on the cards, baby. And I put it on my Instagram story not that long ago. And we actually got a heap of responses. I think like 50,000 people actually voted and voted yes and typed what they would want at the farm park, which is actually heaps. That's not people just seeing the story. That's just like people voting. So we've kind of taken it along our initiative, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to set up a farm park, people. So stay tuned for that happening in 2 years' time, probably.
Yeah, it's a very long process. So first of all, council approval is something we're going to have to do. And then obviously all the planning, but you've got to start somewhere. And I feel like, why not speak it into existence?
I'm going to be...
Putting it out there to the world.
This is my dream. I want to be like Robert Owen, I tell you. I want it to be like a zoo. I want a microphone on my lip. I'm like talking to the audience. I'm like, welcome, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we're lambing a sheep. And then I just get down and lamb the sheep.
Do you know that you would be fantastic at that?
And
you are a showman. Yeah.
The crowd go crazy. That's kind of like what I've got in my vision head. But it's actually really fun. I've got, I actually went to Tesco's and bought myself some notepads, and I've got like individual notepads for each different section or project, which I'm trying to do. And I'm like writing it down and I'm feeling very professional. And I've got highlighters, biros, different colored pens. I'm loving it.
The planning is happening.
The planning is happening. And talking about planning, we actually did something quite exciting not that long ago. Well, I think it was very, very exciting. And I've been hassling Jessie to do it with me for a long time, and we finally did.
So we went looking at engagement rings.
Bam, bam, bam.
So I'll tell you how that came about.
Yeah, why? Because it's not... It didn't come about how I actually wanted it to come about, which was very romantic and was like, let's go and look. How did it come about then, Jessie?
Well, I actually tricked Will. So My manager messaged me and said, I've got a brand opportunity for you. It's with Cullen's Jewelry. So it was to go in and do a TikTok at their store in London. And when I was looking at their website, I was like, beautiful engagement rings. They didn't actually ask me to look at engagement rings, but I thought, why not? Let's tell Will we're going shopping. And then I was like, I need you to come help me shoot this campaign. Got there and she rips out the engagement rings. We're booked in for an engagement ring session.
Yeah, so I was like a kid at a candy shop. Like, I love this. And I've got really actually quite split emotions and like feelings about this, because I think I'd love to be a boyfriend where I'm like, yeah, I know Jessie would love this ring. It's like 100% her, but I just don't. I just don't. I feel like I could pick a ring that you like, but I don't know if I could pick out your perfect ring.
Yeah. Well, when we went to this engagement ring appointment, we learned how many different aspects go into a ring. And to be honest, myself, the indecisive being I am, I'm a Libra, indecisive.
Which isn't a real thing, gang.
Yes, it is.
You will never, ever in a million years get me to believe that star signs and what they mean are real.
Oh my God. So why are all Libras indecisive?
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm an Aries.
I don't know what Aries actually means.
Neither.
I've got not much like.
But I feel like this stuff, I'm just going to look it up on my phone what Aries means. But I feel like this stuff it just says good stuff. So everyone's like, yeah, that's me. Because it only says good things.
Nah, because other ones are way different. Like, I'm definitely not a Taurus.
So an Aries, new beginnings, leadership, and assertiveness. Like, that's so broad. You can't tell me.
No, you have like a daily horoscope, a monthly one, and then you have your personal like traits for it.
Right.
But it all comes into, it's not just like that one is your birthday, but then like your rising, your sun, your moon, and then it's all how they like correlate.
Right. So Aries is associated with the element of fire, which represents energy, passion, and action. Tell me that is just the broadest shit, and then I could be like as anything. Like, that's not telling me who I am.
You're a fire sign.
People born under the sign of Aries are often described as energetic, courageous, confident, and impulsive.
That is so you.
They are so. I think they're so everyone. Like, everyone can be like, yeah, that's me. Aries is ruled by the planet Mars.
Yeah. So it's all to do with the planets. We're all on the Earth, so it all matches and works, okay?
Yeah, I don't believe it one bit, and no one can ever tell. Like, I don't think you can change my mind on it. And like, also, so I actually do know some people that are like, like I would never date. I'm going to say Libra because Libra is the only one. Like, I know. Like,
but you're dating a Libra.
No, I'm using this as an example. Like, Aries and Libra will never, like, I would never date them because of the star signs don't match. Like, that is the most ridiculous thing I think I've ever heard.
I don't think it's ridiculous. Okay, example. My mum and two sisters are all Cancers and they suit Cancer so perfectly.
Why?
Because Cancers are like emotional, I think.
All right, let's see if Aries and Libra are
compatible. I think we are. Libras that kind of go with anything.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, they are often considered compatible, especially in love and friendship. They are opposite signs of the zodiac wheel. What's a zodiac wheel?
Like the wheel of zodiacs?
What?
We've gone down a rabbit hole here.
Which can create a strong attraction and dynamic relationship where they balance each other out.
Yeah, that's perfect. That's definitely us.
They are often considered sexually compatible due to their contrasting natures.
What one am I? Am I air sign? I can't remember
Libra,
which one.
Isn't
Libra.
It? You just said you were Libra.
Yeah, no, but then there's like, I'm air. My element's air, and then you're fire.
Oh my God, we're
like. So then like fire on fire creates
like
a bigger
Avatar,
fire.
The Legend of Aang.
Oh my God. But anyhow, back to engagement rings.
Back to engagement rings.
I'm indecisive. So when we went in to get the engagement ring, I discovered how many things you have to choose. And if I was purchasing a ring for someone else, I would go into meltdown. Like, I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah, so it was actually really interesting. Like, from like a man's point of view going in, who obviously the man buys the ring. Like, I learned so much and was asking, I was very proactive, I asked loads of questions. Like, there's so much stuff with an engagement ring I wouldn't think of, okay? And there's actually like, don't want to scare any of you men listening or women, but there's 50,000 different designs of an engagement ring.
Yeah. Well, some of them that we learned, because when I thought of an engagement ring, I just thought like square or round. There's squoval. There's
Squoval.
oval.
You like the squoval.
Square. They have double jewel.
Yeah, double jewels. Yeah, there was loads. And I actually do think...
It was like an octagon.
For me, it was really good because I've actually, like, for the last year, have been trying to get Jessie to send me inspiration, if that's via Instagram. You know, I would be like to Jessie, just if you ever see designs that you like, just send them to me. Obviously, she didn't do that. So I'm on like Instagram looking at different designs of rings and would send these videos where it shows you like 10 different designs. And I'm like, oh, which one's your favorite? And she would just reply, they're all really nice.
Yeah, of course, mate. They're like big, shiny, golden, stunning.
Yeah, which is just like no help for me. So you've obviously got the design, you've got colours, you've got how it actually sits from your fingers. So you've got the ring and then the engagement part.
Was it like the bridge?
Yeah, you've got like a cathedral, you've got something that sits against your hand, which is also confusing. Carat weight, the grade, the cut grade, okay? And then alongside all of this, you need it to fit with your...
Wedding band.
Because some don't fit with the wedding band. So as you can probably tell, it's actually really super confusing. So with me and Jessie going in, I learned a heap. I actually feel a lot more confident in an engagement ring now we've left.
Yeah, well, I think people spend so much on engagement rings. And even if you don't spend lots, like you obviously want your partner to like the ring you choose them.
Do you know how much you should spend?
How much should you spend?
They say with an engagement ring, you should spend 3 months worth of salary. Your 3 months
that's just too much. Working 3 months of your life.
Yeah, but then
one
okay,
ring.
so me and Jessie actually talk about all this all the time, and she's actually actually said to me like, I'm gonna be pissed off if you spend a lot of money on an engagement ring.
Yes, 100%. This kind of brings into, I guess, lab-grown diamond and then real diamonds.
Yeah, so you got.
So I didn't know the difference until recently. Like a diamond was a diamond to me. I didn't know what it meant. Obviously, lab-grown diamonds are so much cheaper.
You know what they say? Pressure makes diamonds. They do.
But yeah, so, and I've seen online a lot. I see a big debate about lab-grown versus real diamonds. I'm sorry. If you fucking get real grown diamonds, spend all that money.
They're a lot cheaper. They're like a third the price of diamond rings. But diamond comes from the earth. So you're part of it. Where the other one, you're just grown in a lab. You're a mutation.
Yeah, it's like, mate, a mutation.
Yeah.
I mean, it's one beautiful mutation.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on actually partners picking rings together? Like, what would your thought if I was like, oh, right, can you come into the shop with me?
I've had plenty of friends that have done this. In fact, I did not know this was a thing until my best friend, she told me like, yeah, I picked my own ring.
My parents did that.
Yeah.
So but then I don't know if it feels like you're ruining the surprise, like you're ruining the special moment. But then I feel like a lot of people go out, pick the ring, and then the guy or whoever's proposing will propose at a surprise time.
Yeah.
Which is also which is going to be bait anyway.
I feel as though surprise engagements, I'm not really much of a surprise person. I mean, if you had to like go down, yeah, I know, but they make me a little bit nervous when you surprise me.
A little bit shaky.
A little bit shaky. I feel as though surprise engagements are like obviously so cute, but then I feel like this day and age, like most people know. Most people are so aware. Most girls are already hinting. I just think like let's not all pretend that everyone is surprised when they get engaged. Like, babe, why are you getting dressed up like that and going to the beach? You knew it was going to happen. You fucking knew it.
Yeah, it is quite bait, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's just, let's normalize being like, yeah, I knew. Let's just admit it.
Now I want to surprise you.
Yeah, the surprise is cute, but obviously, Will, and if I'm dressed up and you're like, oh, like wear this beautiful white dress to the beach. Like, obviously, I'm going to be like, something's going on.
Is that where you're hinting you want to get proposed?
Well, it's just an example.
Yeah, people do know. But that's okay. People do know and that's okay.
Yeah, so I'm like, obviously the element of surprise isn't actually there. We're just pretending. Everyone's just pretending.
Nah, I'm actually going to call it. When me and Jessie get engaged, she's going to be surprised and she will have no idea.
Yeah, and I bet everyone would be so annoyed because I'll have a nail missing like I have today, or it'll be like the one day that I don't fake tan or something.
Nah, I will. That will be on my checklist. I'll make sure everything is ticked off.
But back to it, I feel like why not just go engagement ring shopping? It's really fun. It was so much fun, wasn't it?
It was a lot of fun. I wouldn't necessarily go engagement ring shopping. I would actually suggest, if I was to give it some piece of advice, a man who is not engaged, but I would say just, go, not actually necessarily go shopping, but go try on a heap of rings, and then you can actually just say what you like and what you don't like. Because then it makes it a lot clearer. Like for me now, I don't feel like you would need to go pick your ring. I think I would have that pat down now.
Yeah, but then I think about it. I'm like, there are some men out there that I feel like are just very spontaneous and would just not even say anything about engagement ever, and then just go bang, buy a ring, not put too much thought of it. Then like some people would still, I guess, have that element of surprise really randomly.
Yeah.
Then I'm like, divorce rates are so high. Like maybe we should all think about engagements a little bit more.
Who brought Debbie Downer to the fucking pod?
Yeah, because I'm like,
the fuck?
I mean,
this is supposed to be a beautiful pod, guys, when we talk about engagement rings, and then I've got Jessie talking about divorce.
Yeah, well, we've been together for a decent amount of time, but like I feel like people were so eager for us to get engaged within like 6 months of knowing each other.
And you're talking about divorce?
But I'm like, yeah, divorce rates are extremely high. I'm like thinking of a couple in Australia who got engaged within 3 to 6 months of being together, and now they've been married and divorced all in under 2 years. I'm like, maybe there is no harm in waiting a long time.
Has said no girl ever.
Well, I'm just being realistic.
So I don't really know what to say now.
Well, I've been waiting time anyway, so.
Yeah, 2.5 years is a pretty long time.
It's not really that long though, because I have been in a 3-year relationship and I did not think engagement was on the cards. In fact, now I think back on it, I never really thought about getting engaged.
Do you think about getting engaged now?
Well, obviously, we speak about it quite often.
Yeah. I'm just kind of like plotting and scheming in my head, thinking, what can I do?
You're so cute.
What can I do?
Do you want me to plan it for you?
Absolutely no chance. I actually don't think, I think I would plan anything better than you would plan. And I believe that I'll pick a better ring than you would pick.
I think you do an incredible job at whatever you do. And at the end of the day, it's not all about the ring, but
it is. Oh my fucking God. We're actually going to move on to this because I've got a little section that we're going to talk about. But it is a lot about the ring, because I can actually say now, if Jessie or anyone out there who does not like their ring would ruin the engagement. If you hate the ring... I don't think
it would ruin the engagement. It'd be like, oh my God, yes.
Exactly. That puts bad vibes in the engagement category.
Okay, so when we talk about the ring and not liking the ring, what do you think it is that people don't like about it? Do you think it's the fact that because I've seen this a lot, brides being competitive, or people that are engaged being competitive, like showing each other the different rings.
Jessie says she don't care as long as it's a big fat diamond.
I do like the big diamonds.
She actually does not care.
Do you know?
All she wants is a big fat rock on her finger that is taking up her whole finger. Is kind of like...
I'm a bit extra like that. I do want a big diamond. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, Jessie wants a big diamond.
I ain't going to lie. I want a big one.
But I think... what people don't like about the ring is the shape. I think the shape is probably the biggest factor.
So when we were at Cullen's, we were speaking with the lady. There are a couple shapes that are really timeless. They don't go out of trend.
What?
But then I would be like, if I like something, I will just, even if things are out of trend, mate, I'll be doing that. I'll be if I like my ring, I don't care if it goes out of trend.
Yeah, it's because of the celebrity. So the boat engagement ring is actually really popular at the moment.
The boat one?
Yes.
It looks like a boat.
Is it the boat?
Yeah, I don't know what shape it's called, but
I think they call it
the
boat ring or something like that, because was it Selena Gomez that got engaged with a boat ring?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was Selena.
And then I think Hailey Bieber got maybe a square. So squares in trend, but I know what shape I like.
What?
Squoval.
You squoval over the oval?
Or oval. I don't know. But when I was trying them on, they did look really pretty on my hand. That actually, I was just like, damn, maybe I should be a little bit more pushy about getting engaged.
Actually 75% of people pick their own engagement rings now.
And look at that.
Mm.
And I guess you just don't hear people talk about it on socials. That's what I'm saying. We need to normalize this. And I've seen the debate on should you choose your own engagement ring or not on socials so much.
Do you want to choose it?
I mean, I don't necessarily want to choose the exact one.
Yeah.
Like,
I wouldn't want you to because I feel like I got this back on pat. I reckon I will absolutely smash it.
Yeah, but obviously it's good that you got a bit of direction.
I think it's so exciting as well, like going in and picking the ring.
Yeah.
Like I can like pick whatever I want.
Yeah, Will worries me. I've said this plenty of times, but like you're going to go so over the top, I bet.
I don't know. I don't know what I'll do yet.
Oh, well, you got time to think about it anyways.
Yeah, I don't know what I'll do. But I think it's just will be such a really fun experience going into the shop, like going like, oh, maybe you should like this, maybe you should like this. Like everyone's like, oh my God, you're such a sweet boy.
I do think it is really cute as well seeing what the guys choose. However, there are some circumstances where the men have no idea. Like I've seen girls that wear gold and their partners go and get them like a silver ring and it's like, babe, everything's gold. So I've seen like stuff like that. But then I'm just like, yeah, it's really cute to see what you'd actually get.
Why do you think an engagement ring has to be expensive? Like why is there I was about to say sigma. Why is there a stigma around engagement rings being expensive? Like why do you think they have to be expensive?
I personally don't think they have to be expensive. And I know a lot of people do like it.
No, I'm not talking about
I think it's going back to like
you.
tradition. Perhaps it could be like back in the day, it's a flex.
Oh.
And in some, it is. It's a flex if you have a big old diamond on your wedding finger.
I'll let you ponder on this.
Oh, do you know?
So they say it's meant to hurt the man's wallet because a man who is not committed wouldn't spend a lot on a wedding ring. So
I see. It's an investment.
So yeah, so it's like an upfront expense.
Yeah, but then I guess you have people that are just rich and think that they can be like, yeah, you mean lots because they spend lots of money on you. False.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about in like general. Like if someone wasn't invested in the other person, then they're not going to spend a lot of money. Like do you know what I mean? If you look at someone and you're like, oh, I probably won't spend the rest of my life with them. Why are you going to get an expensive ring?
I guess that does make a lot of sense.
Where it's like an investment, isn't it? It's like, I'm going to be with this woman for the rest of my life. I'm going to put an expensive ring on it because that's what she deserves.
Yeah. I think that's quite sweet. I like that. I mean, if you do think back, like people, I mean, I don't know when you were going on dates with people, if there was someone that you weren't that into, would you take them on a really bougie date?
I don't think I've ever really gone on bougie dates.
Oh, you do now? But
Should a man get an engagement ring?
I think that's cute.
Yeah, but what are your thoughts on it? Well, like, do you think, because I don't know.
Does the girl get the engagement ring for the man?
Yeah.
I think that's cute if you'd like an engagement ring.
I don't know if I would want a big fat diamond on my face, on my finger.
Maybe a band, but then you got the wedding band.
Yeah, I don't know if I do. I would want like that, but then like some people do. Like
I don't think they mean that the men get a diamond on Will.
Yeah, but what would the man get then?
Like a band, a smaller band.
Well, like a 2-band then.
Yeah, 2 bands to fit.
Are you going to get me one?
Do you want one?
I'm just asking.
I mean, if I was proposing to you, I definitely would.
Yeah, would you ever propose to me?
You know, at the start of our relationship, I considered that, but now I'm kind of like,
what,
no.
proposing to me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never said that before?
I have told you that before.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
Oh my God, ages ago.
How would you propose to me?
Maldives, I think that's the one. Remember?
No, you thought, oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do.
I would so propose. Well, I used to think that I'd propose to you, but I've actually changed my mind.
Why?
Because I just feel like, yeah, it is nice to be appreciated as a woman. And like as our relationship has progressed, I am like, nah, I want to feel appreciated more.
Yeah.
And I guess an engagement ring is something that obviously would show that. But then when we were first dating, I was like, yeah, I'd propose.
How would you have proposed?
I don't know.
Like, talk me through it.
I don't know because I wouldn't do it now.
No, but back
change
then,
my mind.
what were you going to do?
I don't know. I'm not like, I didn't think that deep into it.
Were you going to be like stood at the end and I would be like walked onto the beach and I see you stood there and I'm like, oh my God.
You would be so emotional.
Oh my goodness.
Will's the emotional one in this relationship.
Yeah, do you know what? I actually always do think about this on like our wedding day, right? Jessie's not going to kiss me in front of everyone.
I'll give you a peck.
Yeah. And Jessie's not going to get emotional.
Well, we've spoken about our wedding day a lot. And I actually said, Will, like I would happily have like a private, just me and you wedding plus a photo shoot and then just have a party.
Yeah.
Like I'd do it two separate things.
Yeah.
But obviously that's not what you want.
We've got to passionately kiss in front of everyone.
This is actually how I would have it. This is really ridiculous. But I would do like I would do like a content day and get in a nice dress, get wedding photos. And then I would just go like really casual in like a short dress. I think that would be so much fun. And like not have to worry about photos on the actual wedding day and just like that would be fun to me.
Yeah.
Like really
I
low-key.
haven't actually necessarily thought about an actual wedding day. But there's so many things in between, like even an engagement party.
An engagement party would be fun.
An engagement party. And then, I haven't really thought about the wedding.
It's so much planning.
You're going to take control of that.
I actually think I could plan a really good wedding. However, I know that I'd be stressed. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you would. It will be bring like that. I tell you something.
It would bring the demon out of me.
Yeah, Jessie would be an absolute fucking demon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. That's why I'm like, I would rather just go
scary.
do a photo shoot in a nice dress and then wear just a short dress, actually not even care about my hair and makeup and not a single camera in sight.
You're going to be a demon.
Oh, I'll be a demon, yeah.
I'll
either be a demon or I'll just be like, you know what, I don't actually care about this wedding and I'll be so relaxed.
I think I'll take a lot of charge. I reckon I'll do a lot of planning.
You do like the initial stuff for the planning, then I'd have to do all the pick up the pieces.
No, I reckon I'll plan a good wedding.
Mate, I can already see you on the wedding day. I'm like organising your suit and tie.
Because you can't do that on the wedding day because it's bad luck.
Yeah, I'll be doing it like via telephone.
How long do you think someone should be dating someone before getting engaged?
Honestly,
is there a time limit or is
do you know,
there not?
as our relationship has progressed, I've thought different opinions. I feel like when we first started dating, in that 6 month, that is definitely fucking honeymoon phase. In fact, for that first year and a half, I would say don't rush into anything in the first year and a half unless you've got lots of money to spare because weddings are expensive. But like you don't actually have to rush. Because we got to enjoy our honeymoon period without the distraction of a wedding. I think wedding then brings excitement back up. I think like you kind of like start the relationship, you're on such a high, it's really fun, you're still getting to know each other. And then you go through like your lovey-dovey honeymoon phase. And then you start to get a bit like the energy starts to dip a bit. And then you just start to level head out. You know, we start doing our own things. And
do we?
Yeah, I think we've definitely separated. Like we were so together and now we're kind of like, you know, you go work on the farm and I do like all the podcast stuff and we just don't talk in those times, go do our own separate work. So you kind of calm down and then it starts to flatten. You just start to go back to being a bit like your normal self again instead of like your obsessive relationship self. And I feel like when you're in that flat period, a little bit into the flat period is probably a good time to then consider it. Like if you're already up here, just enjoy that high. Enjoy that honeymoon period before like literally getting engaged on your honeymoon period.
Yeah, because the thing is you don't have to be engaged and get married the next day.
No.
You can be engaged for a period of time.
Yeah. And I feel as though like I've seen people, I meet loads of people and they've been in a relationship for like 10 years.
Yeah.
And they're not engaged. I mean, it would
be
nice.
Red flag though?
I don't know if it's a red flag because I don't think everyone cares about getting married as much.
Yeah.
But I do understand, like, from the woman's point of view, if they've dedicated their life to being with this person, they're not getting on one knee.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. If they've kind of hinted at you and nudged at you a little bit and you're still like, nah, I don't want to.
Yeah, because some people don't care. But then I feel like some people don't care. Some people are like, that's been their childhood dream. Like they can't wait to get married, to get engaged and do all of that.
I feel like a lot of people out there, in this day and age, commitment issues are a huge thing. And that is like the highest form of commitment. I actually think having a child's obviously the highest form of commitment.
Yes.
Because you don't, that's forever. Having a child, purchasing a house, getting married, that shit is a long-term commitment. And for some reason, I feel like, especially in like the younger generation, people are less willing to commit as much.
Yeah, less willing to commit. And everyone's doing everything later on in life. If you think back to our like parents, like everyone was like moved out at like 16, 17, getting married at like 22. Like everything was done a lot earlier in life, where now it's been pushed back and it's happening a lot later?
Yeah, so it's crazy. When I was in school, I literally thought I'd be like a proper adult when I was 20. I thought 20 years old was like, like settling down, getting married, having kids.
Yeah.
I'm almost at 30 and I still feel like I'm like 20. I feel like I'm 20. I literally go home and stay with my parents for like the whole summer.
Yeah.
I still go out partying, and I'm not like the only person my age that does this. So many people. I was actually on the tube and I was overhearing these girls speaking, like they're 36 and they were saying how they don't have kids but they've still got time and they're just living their best life. It's like
20's the new 30. That's what they say.
30's the new 20.
30's the new 20. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. 30's the new 20s. So the 40s is the new 30s. I think this sounds quite accurate. One of my really good friends in Australia is like 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
So she'd be like 34.
Right.
And like, mate, she could pass as 25.
Yeah. Has she got a partner? Is she married? Kids?
She does have a partner now. No children though.
Yeah.
But like, we are aging slower.
Yeah, everything is being pushed back a little bit.
Yeah, but I think that's as well because we're living for longer.
And less pressure.
Yeah.
I think there's less pressure on getting married, getting engaged, having kids.
Well, the economy's pretty fucked, if I'm honest. Like, mate, how is everyone affording to have children, get married and do all this? Like, you're either like rich and it's just easy as heck, or it's kind of like, do you know how much it costs to have children these days?
Yeah.
To have like children, get married all before the age of 30.
Yeah.
It's like, babes, no, we've got to save a little extra 10 years, please. As well, we're living for longer. Like, we're probably going to be living to like 90 to 100, opposed to back in the day, the median age of life expectancy was so much lower.
Yeah.
So because we're living longer, this proportion of our life is like getting stretched out.
Yeah, which is pretty good because we can have a good time till later on. We don't have to settle down by we're 30 anymore. We can just settle down when we're 40.
Yeah, literally. It does still rattle me a bit being like 30, but I've actually just fully...
You're not 30 yet.
No, I'm not. I'm
You've
only
got,
28 at the moment.
years.
But I'm not even afraid because I'm like, now that
Are
I'm
you
turning...
scared of 30? I've got 5 years.
No, because now that...
4! I've got 4 years.
Yeah, you've got ages.
I've got 4 years till I'm 30.
Now that I'm turning
I want a
30,
baby by I'm
30s are
30.
the new 20s. So I'm like, well, cool, I just get to
I
double
want a
up.
baby by I'm 30.
We'll get cracking.
I want a baby by I'm 30. I reckon I want to be engaged and have a baby by I'm 30.
Would you want to have a baby first or engaged first? I know what you're going to say.
I'm happy with whatever comes first.
I feel like a wedding is so much to plan.
Yeah, I know. It probably is. But you know, some people are actually getting, so back to engagement rings, you know, some people actually get an engagement ring tattoo rather than a ring.
I've seen this.
Thoughts on that?
I don't have any tattoos.
Thoughts on that? I just don't know if it would look cool.
Yeah, I feel like I would much prefer the shiny gold.
Yeah.
I actually do really like wearing rings.
Yeah, you do.
You could get a tattoo. I mean, a tattoo is for
I think
life.
I'd look goofy with a tattoo there. I don't know.
I
if
can't think the tattoo looks cool
I kind
on
of want a
some
diamond
men.
myself.
You want a diamond yourself?
Yeah.
This man, I tell you.
I'd look fucking good with a big fat rock on my hand, wouldn't I?
Oh my God, I could so see
if
you with
you
a
like
rock
it,
in
then
your
you
hand.
should have put a ring on it. That's what I can sing to everyone. She put a ring on it. She put a ring on it. Now what?
You want me to put a ring on it? I can consider.
What ring do you think I'd pick you?
Me?
Yeah.
Gold. I mean, I'm going to answer this and just...
Not how you would want it. How do you think my thought process would be behind it?
I think you'd go in and have a very in-depth meeting with the people there because I know what you're like.
Yes.
We all took notes and got like all this information from the jewelers that we went to the other week. And
That's how you're supposed to do it.
Yeah, you're really good with collating your data. Honestly, I 100% trust you with your decision.
Wouldn't it be hilarious if I didn't get a right ring though?
Yeah, because you know, if you actually got me
Jessie
something
would
I don't... Yeah, because
turn into a demon.
No, this is
that
what I would
night.
say. I would say you either don't listen to me or you purposely don't like me.
Yeah.
Because I've made it so clear.
No, you have not.
If you came back with a silver ring after I've specifically said gold, I would be like, he's either doing this to like piss me off or he actually doesn't listen. I don't know which one's worse.
Yeah. Jessie would turn into a demon if she does not like the ring.
Well, you're supposed to
You
know.
would be demoned. You would be a demon. But I have full confidence that I'm going to pick the perfect ring.
Well, I like most rings, so it would be really difficult to get something that I really didn't like. And if you did get something I really didn't like, I would actually be so confused because there's not many that I don't like.
No, it was quite difficult. No, it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't. It was difficult at the start until I understood. I think
understood that you bought one. You're acting like
no. I mean, like understood when I spoke to the jewelers. I had loads of questions. I reckon I could have gone to the jewelers on my own and had a conversation with them. I didn't actually need you there. I could have done that all on my own. I reckon
you definitely could have.
But then you trying on the rings was very like. You could see the look of it.
It was loads of fun. I actually recommend one day just going ring shopping with either like your partner or your best friend or someone. I went with my sister as well. She came along.
Yeah,
she was trying the rings on.
Rachel was trying on the rings. It was actually quite fun.
It was so fun.
I was trying on the rings, man. I was like, fuck it, I'll try on, man. I'll try on my rings.
When I was trying them on, I was like, wow, I get it now. I get it. Would you be offended if I returned the ring you chose me?
Would I be offended? I don't know. I would definitely have some feelings because obviously there's like it depends how much. If it was like minor changes.
Like the size? The
size,
fit?
I'd be like, what? She must think I'm just a cheap bitch.
No, I mean like this ring size.
Oh,
like if
you meant like the size of the diamond. Ring size is absolutely fine because that's actually quite difficult to get bang on. If you change like the complete design, if you did change it, I wouldn't mind because obviously I would want a ring that you would want, but I'd be a bit like, I would feel like I didn't do a good enough job.
Let us know in the comments what you think about exchanging the ring. Personally, for me, I actually don't think I would want to do that. I think, yeah, it's great to hint and help choose and give direction, but at the end of the day, your final ring's your final choice. And it is essentially a gift. It's like if I get you a birthday present, you can't go return that.
I did try actually exchange a birthday present once from
Really?
you.
What?
The phone?
Oh my God, yeah, so rude. I actually got annoyed about that.
Yeah, Jessie did get really
I was like,
annoyed
what
with
the
that.
fuck?
Yeah. I don't even think it's that deep, right? Jessie got me a phone. I think it was actually this one. I was too scared to exchange it afterwards.
Yeah,
but
that's for your princess.
Nah, I wanted a new phone and I wanted the one with 3 cameras.
Yeah, but everyone said that one is better. And then Will goes, what are you doing today, Will? Oh, I'm going to exchange my phone. Huh?
No, I did not do that.
See that even, I actually would be really annoyed about exchanging an engagement ring because I got annoyed at you exchanging a birthday present.
A phone, just so I could get 3 for cameras.
Mate.
I just wanted 3 cameras. Yeah, but princess. I actually feel like it's an engagement ring you're going to wear for the rest of your life. So you kind of have to
if you don't lose it.
Nah, you can get insurance. I did ask that. You can get insurance.
That is crazy getting insurance for jewelry.
You have to.
I know, but isn't that wild? Obviously, I would lose it at one point.
Nah, you can't.
I actually think I'm really good with jewelry.
No, you're not.
Oh, except one thing.
Where's the ring I got you for your birthday?
Oh my God, I've told you. Somebody stole it. I actually still wholeheartedly believe that someone stole it.
I got you for your birthday?
Somebody came into our house and stole it. When we went to Australia, it went missing.
So Jessie
We've said this on the podcast before. It's still gone. I've never lost any of the jewelry I bought myself.
Nah, yeah. And do you know what? To make things even worse, the reason I got Jessie jewelry is because she made a comment saying that I've never got her jewelry before.
Okay,
so I did, and then it goes missing and she loses it.
I left it in our house when we went to Australia because I loved it so much. I didn't want to lose it on our holiday in Australia. So I bought my jewelry with me because I was like, oh yeah, if it goes missing, I don't care. Leave the jewelry I actually like at home and voila, it's bloody gone. Still haven't found it a year later. It's not coming back.
No, it's never coming back.
Vanished.
Nor is the jewelry. The first pieces of jewelry I ever got.
Yeah, I left it at home to be safe. I swear to God, someone came in and stole it.
But insuring a ring, I definitely would insure a ring because you just never know.
I mean, I'm not really an insurance girl. You know that about me.
Because I'll be getting it, I definitely would get insurance. You can get lifetime insurance.
So just a one-off payment?
Yeah, one-off payment.
Oh, yeah, that sound.
Yeah, lifetime insurance, which actually isn't that bad. But
it depends how much you're spending, though.
like an arm and a leg, I reckon.
Oh my God.
I'll get you this big fat diamond.
Buy me a car instead. Podcast fam, what do you think about instead of buying a big old ring, you bought them a car and then a really cheap ring instead? Because I think that's a better investment.
Or no, it's not. It's probably actually just a fucking terrible investment.
A car?
I don't want to get too technical right now, but you buy a car and that shit will devalue
That's very
as
true.
soon as it lands in your driveway.
That's very true. Get a secondhand expensive car.
No way. But overall, would I feel offended if Jessie? Nah. I feel like if it's a ring that you're gonna wear and you want to wear for the rest of your life, it's about what it means. It's about what the engagement means rather than the ring. Obviously, I would hope I would pick the right ring. And I'm sure anyone listening, if they picked a ring out for their partner, they would want their partner to like it because that's the whole point. It's about knowing your partner.
So,
what would you get pissed? I feel like you would get pissed if I got you the wrong ring because it's like you don't fucking know me.
Yeah, if I was already like frustrated about feeling like you don't know me or something, then you got the wrong ring. That would tip me over the edge. But it would be all very exciting if we ever get engaged.
Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you always talk about, I feel like you are very indecisive with all this.
Nah, I'm not. It's just it's like, I can't even say too much, man.
Guys, with choosing the ring, what are you doing laughing like that?
Well, I can't explain myself, really.
Oh. With choosing the ring, one of the things that really, one of the features was the cathedral, how high the ring sat off your finger and the shape of the cathedral. So look that up on TikTok. Pretty much it's just like the shape of where the diamond sits. That was the biggest thing that like made me like or dislike a ring. Because some of the cathedrals or whatever were really like thin.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the look of that. But then some of them looked really lovely. So all these little things to think about if you are looking for a ring.
Yeah, so you can actually upgrade your ring as well, which is something I learned. You can upgrade it.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Can I get an upgrade, please?
Yeah, you can upgrade it. You can upgrade like the carat of it. You can upgrade like the weight. You can upgrade like, for example, if you didn't have a cathedral and you wanted a cathedral, you could. That's what I feel like. Instead of returning the ring, I feel like if you made upgrades or like little changes like that, I wouldn't care.
But then I feel like when you actually see the ring on your finger, it looks fucking beautiful. Unless you've got 5 rings on your hand like I did when I went to the ring store and comparing them all separately.
It's too difficult.
They all look gorgeous when you look at them on their own.
Yeah, it's too difficult like that.
Yeah, I think like unless it didn't fit me right is the only thing that I would actually be annoyed about.
Who should propose?
Do you know, I do think either men or women, either can propose.
Okay,
I'm all for either.
Because there's a lot of videos on TikTok of the proposing stance.
Okay, this is a big one.
The stance.
Men, yes. If your partner is thinking about proposing, I've seen so many TikToks on this, which is something I never considered. But sometimes the posture's really awkward. I mean, I think it's quite cute and sweet, but on TikTok, people are saying it's like an ick. So it's like really like hunching the back and getting really close to the knee instead of like
so you're not hunching your back, which I actually have never thought about. And do you know what? Me and Jessie actually met this couple on holiday. They were Australian and he had just proposed to her. Do you remember in Sorrento?
Yeah.
That couple next door. And he basically said like he had this whole thing planned out. To propose to his girlfriend with, and he said it all just flew out the window as soon as they got on the boat because he was like just really nervous. He just basically got down on one knee and was like, "Will you marry me?" Like really quick, and he had this like whole speech. So like in the moment, you probably are really nervous and like terrified.
That's
and
really
scared.
cute though. I think like the nerves is very sweet.
I'd like and blurting it all out rather than, but then I would be like, oh my God, like this is such a memorable moment probably in both of your lives, and if you had this really lovely, beautiful like proposal planned out with this huge note and huge letters and you didn't do that, you'd kick yourself, wouldn't you?
Nah, I still think it'll be really like beautiful regardless.
But men's poses, and I'd never thought about that before, when you get down on one knee, keeping your back up straight.
See, but like if you were proposing, I wouldn't want you to be like, oh, keep my back straight, keep my back straight.
Yeah,
you kind of want to be in the moment. But one thing
I
though.
feel like I'm going to be a huncher.
With social media, I do feel like people post these really like romantic moments between them and their partner. They post their proposal or their engagement and everyone fucking comes along and just slates them. Oh, his back's not straight. Oh, her toes are dirty in the sand.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the day, come on, guys. Like it's so materialistic when it comes to social media. It's just like, just fucking enjoy.
Yeah, that is going to be scary. I'm going to have a straight back.
Yeah, like I'm like excited to get.
Imagine if you were hunched over though.
Yeah, probably
You're like
could
listening
be.
like that. I like hunched over.
Honestly, I bet you.
You would be like, nah, I'm not posting that.
Yeah, I'd be like, no, I'm not posting that.
Yeah.
I don't have to post if I don't want to.
Would you rather a ring which is super expensive but not your style, or a cheap ring and is your style?
Cheap ring, that is my style. Because then if I lose it, I can get a replacement really easy. The only time I feel like I would actually be angry if I didn't have an expensive ring is if for some reason I didn't trust you. Because if I didn't trust you and I felt like you were going to embarrass me, I'd be like, haha, bitch, I've got an expensive ring off you. If you cheat on me, I can sell the ring. But in fact, in this situation, I do trust you. So your money doesn't actually mean anything to me.
All right.
Well, music and like
Way to throw
Your
that
money,
in
man.
my face. The fuck?
No, but like if you were to spend
Your money don't mean shit to me. That's what Jessie just said. She said, your money don't even mean shit to me. You mean shit to me.
No, but what I'm saying is you don't need to prove to me with like expensive things that
The fuck? What
I'm
are
making
coming
you
at
sound
me
like
for?
you're my sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Your money is nothing to me.
Money's nothing to me.
But what
bitch.
I'm saying is we have a very grounded relationship. We have lots of trust. I don't need you to buy me fancy stuff. You know, it's the thought that counts.
That's such a lie.
No, it's not. I try to get you to spend less money.
Days, guys, I tell you something. If I do not pick a big fat diamond ring and it's gold.
No, pretty. No, it doesn't have to be real gold. It just has to look gold.
Yeah. Oh my
I mean, gold plated at least.
God, man. Oh my God. I would actually love to fake a proposal with a horrific ring just to get your reaction.
I honestly would, okay, if it was silver, I would be like, you see me wear gold all the time.
I would be like, Jessie, you're on film. Like, they're filming this. You gotta look happy.
Oh my God.
That'd be hilarious,
Yes,
prank.
of course you'd find that funny.
That would be a hilarious prank. Do you not think?
Yes, no.
Do you think? I think you would walk off.
Yeah, that would annoy me.
Maybe.
I would actually just say no.
Maybe that's in the pipeline, gang.
A prank?
Oh my
Absolutely
God,
not.
pranking. Imagine doing that horrific ring and then in public as well, so everyone's watching.
Well, that's how to not actually get engaged, isn't it? 101.
What?
Prank your girlfriend in public with a horrific ring.
It's just a prank though, isn't it?
No, because I would just dump you. I've got a would you rather. Would you rather a bridezilla,
What's a bridezilla?
who's someone who's just like a demon about the wedding,
You.
a bride, or someone that actually did not give one single fuck about the wedding and just didn't care
a
at all?
Godzilla?
A Godzilla?
Yes.
A bridezilla.
A bridezilla, sorry.
So you...
A Godzilla? I would have a bridezilla, someone who cares rather than someone who doesn't care. What do you think you would be? Someone who doesn't care or someone who's a bridezilla?
It's either going to go one way or the other. I'm going to be like, I don't care. Let's just have fun. Or I'll be like, everything needs to be perfect. Although I feel like you don't, like the food and stuff and the ceremony, like I actually wouldn't care. I just would want to make sure everything looks good when we walk down the aisle.
Yeah.
The rest, I'd be fine. Would you rather have really bad food at your wedding or really bad guests?
Bad food.
Bad food. Yeah, same. It's all about the vibes.
people. Yeah, man. All about the vibes.
Yeah.
All about the people.
All
you know,
10 of our guests.
You know how we do.
All 10 of our guests.
Yes, huh? Well, just our family.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say food I'm not too caring about.
Really?
Do you eat at a wedding?
Yeah.
I've never been.
You haven't been to a wedding?
No. If anyone's getting married that listens, like hit me up because I can come to a wedding.
So you can observe it. Oh my God, you need to do like wedding research. See, this is what I mean though. People our age aren't getting like married as much. It's all pushed back.
Yeah, but one step at a time. I feel like you'll think about that. I feel like TikTok's so good for it. Like I would just do a lot of research on TikTok.
It would be great if we could go to a wedding though so you could see what I mean. But we're going to move in to some dilemmas. So thank you for writing in your dilemmas. At the moment, you can DM us on Instagram. Feel free to send a voice note as well. We love a good old voice note. But dilemma number 1.
I've got can I just give you one funny would you rather?
Yes.
Would you rather have your engagement ring be made of spaghetti that gets more delicious every year, or one made entirely of cheese that you can snack on during your anniversaries?
What the fuck? I mean,
So would you rather it be more delicious spaghetti as time goes on, or cheese that you can snack on?
well, you're making the spaghetti sound really good, so I'm going to go with the spaghetti.
I
mean, I would rather diamonds and gold, but
I think cheese.
cheese. I'll get you a cheese ring, babe. We're going to move on to some dilemmas. So thank you so much for sending in your dilemmas. You can reach us on Instagram at the moment. Please send in your dilemmas. The juicier, the better. The more detail, the better. And for extra bounty points, send us a voice note that we can play on the podcast. That would be amazing. But let's get into dilemma number 1. My fiance bought me a ring I absolutely hate. I tried dropping hints about styles beforehand, but he didn't take them. I want to swap it, but I'm scared of hurting his feelings. What do I do? That's your worst nightmare.
I think you do. I think you have to swap it.
If you hate it.
Yeah, I actually do, because I feel like, although it will probably hurt the guy, like if I bought you a ring, I'm just going from my point of view, if that happened in our situation. If I bought you a ring and you didn't like it, like I would appreciate you pretending to like it for me. However, I think I would rather you have a ring that you like and you're confident to wear and you're not embarrassed about.
Yeah, I feel like if you had a ring on your finger and say, for example, you're complaining to like your mum or your sister or someone else about how much you hate the ring, I think that's more embarrassing than having the ring exchanged. I mean, like, it sounds like in this situation, she said she hates it. She said, I absolutely hate it.
You've got to be changing that shit. Look, if you don't like that, you've just got to go look. And then just blame it. I'll play the blame game. Look, I would. I'd play the blame game. I would go, it's actually your fault for not listening to me.
No.
Why? It is. Play the blame game. Point the finger right back at him and go, it's actually your fault.
I mean, do you know why he chose
You would do that. Let's actually not lie. If I got you silver, you would be like, I told you I didn't like this. This is your fault.
Okay, everyone listen up. If Will gets me silver, there is evidence on the internet. Everyone else can hear. I've said it multiple times on the podcast. If you went and got me silver, it would be to piss me off. But there's so much proof of this. So you don't really have a leg to stand on.
No, I'm talking about the girl. Play the blame game for the guy and go, it's your fault.
No, I don't think you need to say it's your fault.
Well, I do.
I think that's bad advice. Don't go to your husband and say, oh, I don't like the ring, it's your fault. I would just be like, oh, I have to wear this ring all the time. I absolutely love it. However, let's go have a look at other ones.
So you want them to lie to each other?
No. I feel like you've got to be considerate, because what if he absolutely loves it? What if he went out and was like, this is so beautiful?
Yeah.
And thought it was amazing? That's so sad if you just went and played the blame game.
Yeah, but all right, play it by ear. Play it by ear, and then look, if he goes
politely and kindly say.
Yeah, but I would, say it's his fault.
Next dilemma. My partner wants to go ring shopping together, but I kind of want to be surprised. I don't want to ruin the proposal moment. Is it wrong that I want both?
Did you write this?
So you want to be... Oh, I feel you. I actually feel you. Want to be surprised. Don't want to ruin the moment, but also want to choose my own ring. In fact, I'd love to choose my own.
Yeah, I would just say just go to the shop and don't pick the ring, but just like get more info about it.
Yeah.
And then you can like try on different rings, understand what you like. Your partner can understand what you like as well, and then you can just leave, and then look, he can go off and do his own thing, and it's still kind of like a surprise.
Yeah, it's kind of like the cute like date. Like that's what couples our age are doing. Going to look at rings together and jewelry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like an uncommon thing, but I do feel like everyone gatekeeps and is like, yeah, no, that no one tells anyone that they go ring shopping.
Yeah.
Because even like at Cullen's Jewelry, they said how many people came in and did it.
Yeah.
So it's not uncommon.
75% of people.
75% of people do it, whether they admit it or not. I mean, I think it just makes the whole experience more fun.
Yeah, no, 100%.
It was really cute when we went and did that, wasn't it? It was really romantic.
Really nice. Yeah, it's not like I've been trying to do it for fucking ages or like getting some sort of inspiration here.
Well, lucky that Cullen's messaged me.
Yeah. Cullen's,
and I suppose you.
Shout out Cullen's, man.
Yeah, this actually isn't sponsored by Cullen's, by the way, but Cullen's, if you want to sponsor us, we'll accept.
And for our last dilemma, my best friend just got engaged and her ring is way bigger than mine. I only got engaged to a month ago. I know it shouldn't matter, but I can't help but feeling a bit jealous. Am I awful? I feel like she knows it's bigger and better and always loves to be the better friend. And this has really just triggered the inside of me.
I actually can't take you seriously when you read out the dilemma.
Right.
Triggered.
Yeah, that's how I can imagine her.
That is not the tone I had in my...
Yeah. Okay.
But, okay.
You can don't ever compare yourself to anybody else because that's when you can really hurt yourself.
I feel as though this is, like I kind of mentioned this earlier, and I think getting engaged at the same time with your friend, you trying to really enjoy your moment. I do understand if you're really enjoying your moment and then someone else comes in and is like, my moment's bigger and better. Like, it's not like comparing, but it's just like, oh my God, I just wanted to celebrate this on my own.
Yeah.
For a bit. But I think in
Would
those
you rather
situations...
be the first or the second friend to get engaged?
I actually don't care personally because I'm not really like that. Like, you know, in friendship groups when it can get a bit competitive and intense like that, I've never been a part. I'm always like the outside friend. So I'm in the friendship group and I'm friends with everyone, but I'm not heavily involved.
Well, I'll rather be first, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I don't see it as a race, but I think with this situation, what you need to do is when you're in this group environment, I understand that you feel jealous, but remember, you're celebrating this with your partner.
Yeah.
Like the engagement's for you and your partner, not for you and your friends. So you got to kind of withdraw the emotion from that. If she wants to go out and be boasting to everybody instead of celebrating it with her partner, that's something she wants to do. Don't you get on that level. Celebrate with your partner and remind yourself like your ring is what your partner chose. It's all about you two, not about impressing the friendship group.
Don't scoot down to their level, man. Actually don't. And it's actually really difficult because I can understand where she's coming from because I do feel like it's hard to not compare.
And I feel like as well, it depends, you know, how you grew up and everything. But sometimes some people always feel second best, for example.
I feel like it's such actually a normal feeling.
Yeah, to compare yourself.
Yeah, everyone does it. Look, everyone does it. If it's online, you're looking at someone online and you compare yourself to someone online. If you compare to yourself to one of your friends, if you compare yourself to one of your work colleagues or whatever, it's actually so normal to do.
Comparison is the killer of confidence.
Yeah.
You can't be comparing in any type of situation in life. I mean, it sucks, but you never know. She might have a bigger ring, babe. Yours might be genuine diamonds. Her might be lab grown. You never know.
What are you looking for lab grown diamonds now?
Well, I'm just saying, like yours might be worth 100 grand and hers is worth 10. You never know.
Yeah, but I think I think you hit the nail on the head here. It's about celebrating it with your partner because that shows your love. And look, you can't think about it like that because your partner could have worked his absolute butt off to get that ring. Do you know what I mean? Like saved up the best he could, like worked his butt off. So that's why it's so special. The meaning behind the ring. There's
a story I saw on TikTok and it was like the two parents were divorced and the child would go to their mum and ask for money and the mum would give $10 and then the dad would give $100. The difference is the mum's $10 was the last $10 she had and the dad's $100 was 100 out of thousands and thousands. So like, you know, don't compare to other people because everyone's situation is different and appreciate what we've got for what it is. Yeah, that's the lesson of the day. Back to our lessons.
Yeah, that was good. That was a very abrupt ending. I thought you were going to carry on.
Yeah, no, I hate it when I get like all deep. But I'm like, okay, I didn't actually need to get that deep.
Yeah, no, but I get that. You know, everyone's got their little differences in life and everyone can just do as good as they can do.
Yeah, this has been a very peaceful ending.
But I'm so glad that we were able to share what I found out on engagement rings. And look, any of you out there that want your partners to get some inspo, get them to listen to this pod.
Yeah, send them this podcast link. You say, do you know what? Will and Jessie have got the solution and the answers for you. And if you do have any other questions, because I know our engagement and wedding episodes have actually done really well for our audio listeners. So obviously you guys like listening to it. If you have other questions, let us know because we're here to listen, answer, and talk.
Exactly. And who knows, next week, Jessie might have a ring on her finger.
Oh my God, that's obviously not happening. I can read you like a book. Oh my God, I will not have a ring on my finger next week.
You're blushing.
I'm blushing. No. Stop Stop looking at me like that.
And that's all we've got time for today. Thank you so much, wherever you tuned in from. If that is listening to wherever you get your podcast, please do give us a follow. We'll very, very much appreciate it. And if you're watching on YouTube, thank you ever so much. And remember, smash that subscribe button and also give us a cheeky like.
Thanks so much for tuning in.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.